All right, we'll do this backwards. Last day of week 5 of my redo series. My name is June. This is Run 6 Co. 12 weeks as I work to get faster. RRCA certified coach, coaching myself to better myself. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. I appreciate you all. Let's get it. Let's get to work. Of my 5th week, and I'm planning out my workouts or layout because I have my workouts. I'm planning out my layout for the rest of the week. And my day is packed between work, my daughter and nieces at school, so drop off, pick up, and then I'm taking care of my other niece who is sick. But if time permits this afternoon, it's supposed to rain, so we'll see. I'm planning to do my run, my interval run this afternoon. So that is a mile warm-up, mile cool-down, and then in between 6 to 8 reps of 400 meters at 5K pace with 200-meter jog in between. So if I can get to the track, that'd be great. If not, then we'll run the streets. So literally, it got sunny, slightly cloudy, and I got dressed, right? I got the kicks on because we're gonna kill this tempo. And then Thursday, I'm excited because football is back. Yes, I'm a Bears fan. Lots of heartbreaks throughout my life. Pero, ¿qué se puede hacer? Now, I am rocking the same sweater because it's freezing. But today we have our interval run. It's a gorgeous day out there, so I'm excited. It's going to be a mile warm-up, a mile cool down, and then in between we have 6 to 8 400 meters at 5K pace. So for me, that's going to be a 7 to 8 minute mile. We're 7 weeks away-ish from testing out if I can actually go sub 23. This should give me a good idea of where I stand almost halfway through our training block. I love these shoes because they're cushioned but firm. I have the Nike Alpha Fly 3s. Those are very cushiony, but they feel too squishy. I don't know if that makes sense. Trying to slow down because I'm very hyped up, excited for this run, and I went out too fast. My overall pace here doesn't matter because I will be walking. So start off slow, push as hard as I can during my 6 to 8 intervals.
and then we finish slow. All right, warm-up mile at 9:52, 60-second walk, and then we'll get right into our intervals. A special guest made an appearance, and they're called shin splints. I feel it. I feel the pressure on my shins, and that's what I expected when I'm going fast. And my big back, big body. These shoes feels great. So highly recommend. Also, spend whatever money you want on shoes. That's your right, it's your money. I can say this: buy a previous version of a good shoe. They're typically in better price range or cheaper. Second, for my intervals or tempo, the way I keep on pace, obviously I have a watch, but I also like to go on my playlist and find songs in 170 tempo, 180, etc. That keeps. And that's it. 4 miles with intervals in the books. Final thoughts on today's workout. Feel fantastic. Oh, my arm looks strong. I'm not strong though. I could do a few more miles and be just fine. My cool down mile, my heart rate was in the 130s, which is fantastic for me. Yeah. Now we stretch. I do have compression socks. I'm gonna ice my shins as well. Put compression socks. That helps with recovery and blood flow. And we'll stretch it out. Get some pizza, watch some football, and enjoy the evening. Thank you. See you all mañana. God's grace is new every morning. What a beautiful word. New beginning. Not sure what day we're in. I think day 4 of our training block. And it's a gorgeous sunny day, and let's do a tempo run. Mile warm up. Thinking 2 miles at tempo, as close to 8 minutes as possible. Mile cool down, and then we wrap it up. Let's get it. All right. My legs are sore, especially my shins, from our interval workout. We're gonna try and push and see how we feel. Another day, another excuse. My back is so tight, like it's cramping. I had to pull to the side. Been here 30 seconds and a lady pulled up and said, "Hey, are you all right?" I said, "I'm dandy. Can you give me a ride home?" I don't think I'm stretching enough. That has to be it. Hey, world. So we stopped at 3, warmed up a mile, and then tempo ran the second and third. Warm up was at 10:05-ish, I think. And then the other 2 were at 8:25, 8:26. A little slower than I wanted, but not bad. Can I push? Yes. Should I? No. Because I have a long run, minimum 6 miles, with strides of 6 strides of 20 seconds each at 5K pace. So that is my fastest. So I want to be able to do that and do it well. So because I have one more day of training, 3 is good enough. So what I'll do is I'll walk. I'm gonna simply walk a mile and utilize that as my time on my feet and to cool down. So, all right, we're back in our spot. Couple things. I feel great aerobically. Physically, I'm gonna have to incorporate a lot more stretching because at these faster paces, for me, I'm cramping and my shins are feeling it. So the bright side. So on my last interval run, my goal was to do sub 8-minute splits of a quarter mile or 400 meters. And I was in the 7.5. So that's fantastic. And then with today's miles, at 10:05, 8:25, and 8:27, my sub 23 is very realistic. So the data shows I'm good with the amount of time that I have left. So I'm gonna get some protein, some water, electrolytes, stretch, and enjoy the rest of the day off. Hello, happy morning. I am eating pretzels, getting hydrated as I prep for my long workout. This is the last day of my week 5. And my shins are hurting when I press on them. So instead of doing a long run, I'm actually going to do a long ride on the Peloton. So I'll be shooting for 45 to 60 minutes. And the goal is to go or to do about 15 to 18 Peloton miles, which in turn gives us about 5 to 6 miles equivalent to running. This is the exact same scenario that I was in last year as I was getting ready to run Chicago. However, my shins were just shot. So in order to avoid that, we had to train smarter and do hybrid workouts when we can. 10 minutes in, and I forgot to start my Coro's watch. It's the worst. And we'll keep it at that. Nice and simple. I'll give you guys some shots of me on the bike, and then we'll close out.